All right, that was a step in the right direction. The Celtics got to the finals.
We was led by Tatum, Brown, last but not least, the head coach. Hold on.
What? He did what?
This man cheated on Nia Long? The Celtics came into the season without the head coach that led them to the finals. So if you're a casual fan and you don't watch the Celtics often, like myself, you think the Celtics may fall off just a little bit, even with the acquisition of Malcolm Brogdon, because Ime Udoka was the main reason that they got to the finals. Brad Stevens couldn't do it, Zach Rivers couldn't do it past 2008, but Ime Udoka, and that was room for the black man. Basketball is about the plays, it is about the X's and O's, it is about the preparation of the sport, and the head coach brings that structure that you're looking for. Ime Udoka was a good coach. The philosophies and the things that he set were used by the Celtics. That does not mean he was the end-all be-all of Celtics greatness. But sometimes too much structure and too much of something cannot be good for you as a human and to exceed your potential. Basketball is more on instinct and reaction time and doing the same thing over and over again to reach your goals. So you have to rely on a lot of muscle memory to get things done instead of I have to make this pass in 2 seconds. No, you just make the pass just off the field of the game. That's what Joe Mazzulla got these boys.
People play basketball the way they live their life, and I think that's really accurate. You can see what a guy's about. You can see who he is by watching him play basketball.
That was beautiful.
Steve Kerr said that you can tell how somebody lives their life, how they play basketball. Basketball is a game of feel, right? So the way you're feeling is the way you're gonna play in the basketball game. Playing nervous, you're gonna come off as nervous. If you're playing confident, you're gonna be a better player, no matter how your talent level is or not. If you love the game of basketball, you can really see that on the player. The Celtics love playing basketball. The chemistry of this team is higher than I ever seen a Celtics team ever. You can usually see how good of a team is their team is top 10 or top half of the league in assists. The Celtics had a team high in 40 assists against the Charlotte Hornets. Last time they did this was 2008. The Celtics run 3-guard lineups. Now the last time a 3-guard lineup worked was the scoring duo of Chris Paul, Dennis Schroeder, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now this time, none of these guys are primarily scorers. They're primarily big guards who can play make and drive and kick. Marcus Smart, Malcolm Brogdan, and Derrick White. You can put these guys in a lot of different passing situations instead of the pick and roll, and they can be dominant. You can put Derrick White in a dunker spot and he can be dominant. You can have Marcus Smart coming off a screen. You can have Malcolm Brogdan in transition. You can have a lot of different things where the assists gonna stack up. Also, shooting. Now, if you have a lot of guys who can pass the ball, if you get 40 assists in the game, you have to make 3-point shots. The Celtics have 5 people shooting above 40% on their team. The only players who are taking a lot of 3-point shots who's not shooting above 40% is Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown. And the reason they're not is because a lot of their threes are off dribble. So nobody's expecting them to shoot 40% for 82 games. One of the reasons is Sam Hauser. Now, Sam Hauser, Bill, he looks like a bad defender. White guy who looks 10 years above his age. His name is Sam Hauser. That sounds like a guy that I can break off right now, me personally. Sam Hauser looks like that guy that you make on 2K and you try to make the worst build ever. That's exactly what he looks like. So when Sam Hauser gets in the game, they know he's a 3-point shooter, but they also think that he cannot play defense. So you will see countless teams trying to go at Sam to get an easy bucket, and Sam is shutting that shit down. Why you just took 3 bad shots, Sam Hauser had about 3 threes in 11 minutes. Same with Luke Cornett. And finally, star power. Jayson Tatum is a superstar. And Jaylen Brown is an automatic All-NBA guy. When you have an MVP, that alleviates all the tension of the team basketball aspect. If that team basketball breaks up, Jayson Tatum and or Jaylen Brown can go one-on-one, can ride the pick and roll the whole game or for a quarter and take your team home for victory. That's really it. It's literally that simple.